Owen wants to train for 12 weeks in preparation for running a marathon. During the 12-week period, he will run every Sunday and every Wednesday. On Sunday in week 1, he will run 15 kilometer. On Sunday in week 12, he will run 37 kilometer. He considers two different 12-week training plans. In training plan A, he will increase the distance he runs each Sunday by the same amount. That means it is arithmetic progression, arithmetic sequence here. Calculate the distance he will run on Sunday in week 5 under training plan A. So here, the first term is 15, and then the last term, we know it is 37. So A is 15 and A plus, this is the 12th term. If it is 12th term, then A plus 11D is equals to 37. So A, we know it is 15. 15 plus 11D is equals to 37. So 11D will be 37 minus 15. 37 minus 15 is 22. So 11D will be 22. D will be 2 in this case. We know A is 15, D is 2, and they're asking us to find out the fifth term here. Fifth term is what? A plus 4D. That is 15 plus 4 into 2, which is 23. That will be the answer for the A part, which was arithmetic sequence. Now moving on to the next part here, in training plan B, he will increase the distance he runs each Sunday by the same percentage, which means it is geometric sequence now. Calculate the distance he will run on Sunday in week 5 under training plan B. Give your answer in kilometer to 1 decimal place. So for the B part here, we know that the first term is 15 and we know that the last term is 37. So again, A is 15 and we know 12th term in a geometric sequence is A into R to the power of n minus 1 or 12 minus 1 here, 11 is given as 37. A is 15. So 15 into R to the power of 11 is equals to 37. Therefore, R to the power of 11 is equals to 37 over 15. And to get R, it will be 37 over 15 to the power of 1 by 11. If you want to take this power from one side to the other side, you take the reciprocal. 11 means it is 11 over 1. So when the power goes to the other side, it becomes 1 over 11. So let's just put this in calculator. 37 over 15 to the power of 1 over 11, which will give us 1.0855, etc. So I'm just taking it as 1.0855. So we have the common ratio here R as 1.0855. Now, to get the B part, they're asking us to find out the fifth term. So fifth term, we know it is A R to the power of 4. So which will give us A is 15 into R is 1.0855 to the power of 4. So when we put this in calculator, so 1.0855 to the power of 4 multiplied by 15 will give us 20.829. But since we need to represent it as 1 decimal place, 20.8 will be 20.8 kilometer will be the final answer for B part. Now here, Owen will also run a fixed distance X kilometer each Wednesday over the 12-week period. Given that X is an integer, the total distance that Owen will run on Sundays and Wednesdays together over the 12 weeks will not exceed 360 kilometer. Find the maximum value of X if he uses training plan A and find the maximum value of X if he uses training plan B. X is the integer, that is the amount of distance he is walking or preparing on Wednesday. So here, so starting the C part, to find the maximum value of X if he uses training plan A over the 12-week time. So we know that it is 15, etc. up to 37. And we need to find out the sum of, if you are using training plan A here. So sum of these distances that he covered on Sundays, it is 15 to 37. So we know sum of 12 terms here is equals to, first I'll just write down the formula and then I'll substitute it. Sum of n terms, we know it is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So n is 12, so 12 divided by 2 is 6 into 2 into a, 2 into 15 is 30 plus n minus 1, that is 12 minus 1 is 11 into d. We already got the answer here as 2. So let's just put this in calculator. 11 into 2 is 22. 22 plus 30 is 52. 6 into 52. So 6 into 52, that is 312. 312 kilometers he already covered on Sundays. Now, from 360, it should not be exceeding 360. 360 minus 312, we will get 48 kilometer. So the remaining distance that he has to cover on Wednesdays is 48, but there are 12 Wednesdays. It's over 12 weeks. So there are 12 Wednesdays. So each Wednesday, he will be running 48 divided by 12, that is 4 kilometer. So that the maximum value of X in plan A will be 4 kilometer. Now, we need to find out for plan B. So plan B again, it is 15, etc. up to 37, but this is geometric sequence. So sum of n terms, we know it is a into r to the power of n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Here we have found r value to be 1.085. So r is greater than 1. R is greater than 1. That is why I'm using this particular formula here. A is 15 into r to the power of n, that is 1.0855 to the power of n. It's over 12 weeks. So to the power of 12, n is 12 minus 1 divided by r minus 1, that is 1.0855 minus 1. Let's just directly put the whole thing in calculator, that is numerator 15 multiplied by 1.0855 to the power of 12 minus 1 divided by 1.0855 minus 1. We'll get this as 294.1. So again, using this plan B also, he can cover maximum 360. So from 360, subtract 294.1, because 294.1 kilometer he has already covered on the 12 Sundays. So 360 minus the answer, that is 294, will give us 65.88. Now, this has to be covered over 12 weeks, 12 Wednesdays. So divide by 12. You will get this as 5.5. The problem here is that it should be an integer. So the maximum distance that he can cover is 5. If he's taking the integer as 6, then he will exceed 360 kilometer, which we don't want, because it should not exceed 360 kilometer. So the maximum kilometer that he can run on Wednesdays using plan B is 5 kilometer, and using plan A is 4 kilometer. When he uses exactly 4 kilometer, he correct exactly finishes 360 kilometer. Whereas for plan B, using plan B, The maximum distance that he can cover on Wednesdays is just 5 kilometer. If we round it up 6 kilometer, the total distance will go beyond 360. Uh, that is not satisfying the condition here. So if you have any doubt, feel free to write it in the comment box. Thank you for watching.